Archaeologists in Denmark have discovered a cache of more than 100 weapons buried under the house of an Iron Age chieftain. The 1,500-year-old collection, which is big enough to equip a small army, may have been a sacrifice or offering. The sheer number of weapons is astonishing, but what fascinates me most is the glimpse they provide into the societal structure and daily life of the Iron Age. Elias Witt Thomason, an archaeologist at Vejle Museums who led the excavation, said November 22 in a statement. "We suddenly feel very close to the people who lived here 1,500 years ago." Between the 1st and 4th centuries AD, Denmark was on the periphery of the Roman Empire as part of Greater Germania. Most people in this area were simple farmers, but Romans such as Julius Caesar wrote about violent Germanic warriors. Some scholars think that the Romans may even have provided the tribes in Denmark with weapons, possibly to keep the peace at the border with Scandinavia. Archaeologists found the cache during a highway expansion project in August at a site called Losning Sondermark. The metal weapons lay beneath two early 5th century houses that likely belonged to someone powerful enough to raise an army. Because the weapons were purposefully buried during a house demolition, researchers think that they were sacrificed after success in war. The cache of metal objects included 119 lances and spears, 8 swords, 5 knives, 1 axe and a rare set of chainmail. Very few examples of Iron Age chainmail have been found in southern Scandinavia, and the Losning chainmail is the first to be recovered from a settlement site rather than a burial, according to the statement. This elaborate piece of armor was expensive and time-consuming to produce, so it probably belonged to the chieftain himself, according to the archaeologists. In addition to the weapons, archaeologists found fragments of 2 bronze neck rings known as oath rings. These accessories were symbols of power in the Iron Age, further attesting to the chieftain's influence. The team also found fragments of a horse bridle and a bugle, as well as a number of iron and bronze objects that have yet to be studied. Although the weapons cache has been clearly linked to an Iron Age chief's house, archaeologists are unsure whether the objects belonged to local warriors or were amassed as the spoils of war. However, a similar Iron Age hoard found in the town of Vindelef, just 10 miles 16 kilometers west of Losning, points to the presence of numerous powerful chieftains in the area. The researchers will continue their analysis of the site and its weapons sacrifice to better understand Iron Age warriors and society,